Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to you all, and welcome to this very interesting episode of a sit down with one of Cameroon's finest actors. Matter of fact, he's a multi talented actor, producer, philanthropist, filmmaker, and all whatnot. Ngwefuni Max. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be having an exclusive interview with him. He's going to be talking about a lot, everything about him, and most importantly, his recent movie that is going to be premiered in the days ahead. Please share this video as you join, pump hearts, share to groups, share and send stars if you have the option on your phone while I get him on board to talk about everything that has to do with him and his brand. And let me see those of you who are connected already. Ewane Belinda. Hi, Ewane Belinda. How are you, darling? Have you shared the video? Our Tem. Hi, Our Tem. I see you. Sorry, guys. So sorry about the glitches there. Um, Sidonie Naka, I see you, darling. Tema Vanessa Official, I see you. Kedinga Hansen, I see you. Lena Ega, Neje Nielsen, I see you. I hope I've not forgotten any name or I didn't miss out on any name. Please share the video. Thank you so much for the love and the hearts. Thank you for the comments. Kindly share the video as you join. Okay. Send us stars, send us hearts. It's going to be highly appreciated. Why I get the formidable, multi talented superstar on your screens. Snail, Bella. Okay, so some of you have just joined, so I'm trying to get your names on the screen right now. All right, guys. Are we ready? Please share the video as we get our guests on board. Hey, bro, welcome. Can you hear me? Bro, can you hear me? Can you hear me? We're sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to get him on board. I'm not sure what is happening. I think his own side of the screen is frozen. Hopefully that he joins us again, and then we can take we can get on with our sit down. There's Tengen Benis that has joined. I see you, darling. There's Florence World. Um, there is Tabi Miss Sana Ebanga. There is Rose Bechemapo. There is yeah, Fonbon Bruno. Hey, all of you. There's a Facebook user. Interesting name there. There is yeah, all of you. I think I've seen all of you. So please share this video, okay? And tag your friends, tag many more persons to join so that we can talk about this formidable guy. He's doing a lot in the community. He's doing a lot, especially in the entertainment industry. But like I said, he is multi-talented. He is not just an actor or producer. He's also a philanthropist. He's also a fashion designer. He is an actor. He's an entrepreneur, and he's a lot more that we will be hearing from him. So let me check and see again if his connection is a bit stable now, and we can cut to the chase. Hey, bro, are you there now? Your side is freezing. You want to check your connection. Your connection. Check your Wi-Fi. Check your connection. The problem is not your screen. Your screen is fine, but it is freezing. So most likely your internet is not very stable. Okay. And the software I'm using is quite heavy. So please try as much as possible to adjust that. And yeah, we can get you and your fans are eager and waiting to hear what you have in store for them. Melody Azar, hello. Tabi Maisana, again. All of you guys, keep sharing the video. I know it's frustrating when you are tuned on to hear exactly what your fine actor has to say, and then all of this is happening. But do not fret, okay? It's going to, I mean, it's expected, right? This is technology, and there are always those lapses. So yes, please keep sharing the video while we see, while we get him on board. Hey, Emperor P artist, I see you. I see all of you guys. Please keep sharing, share and share and share. Okay, he's gonna come. Okay, I think he's there. At the screen. Let me see. Bro, if you are connected elsewhere and you can hear me, please, can you change your device? Can you just maybe sign out? Clear a lot in your phone, any junk or something. But I don't even think it's about your phone and the storage and every other thing. I think it's just your connection. So check. The software we're using is quite heavy, so mobile data might not do, just in case. All right, then. I'll be expecting you in a few minutes. Yes, yes, yes. I see Judith Loom. Judith Loom, welcome. Thank you so much. I know, right? From Bon Bruno, exactly. The audience are waiting. We're waiting. We're all waiting. I'm excited to have this sit down with him because I mean Ngwefuni Max is a formidable guy. He's doing, like I said, a lot, and we want to hear from him, his motivations, what got him to this level, his story, and how the journey has been so far. And most importantly, to talk about his movie, If Only, that has a lot of A-list artists, stars, featuring, and that will be premiered in Cameroon in a few days ahead. So it's very, very imperative that we get him on here. So, bro, hope you are there now. Oops, I'm not seeing you. Hopefully you join. If you can hear me, bro. So if you can tag Ngwefuni Max in here. Okay. Don Parker, yes, Samuel Etofis is watching. I know. So let's tag, but it is not Samuel Etofis. Don't steal Ngwefuni spotlight with Samuel Etofis. So please tag him on here, Ngwefuni Max. Just do the art sign and tag Ngwefuni Max. Okay, just so that he can get back to us. He's still not with us. I'm not sure what's happening. Dante, you have a good name there. That's a beautiful name. Thank you so much for the compliments. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Judith Loom, I see you. I see you. Let's see. It's not connected again. I'm not sure what's happening. Hey, bro, are you back?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's breaking. Speak. Just keep speaking.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm right here. So I don't know why. I can
Okay,
hear you
now
very
I think
clear.
yes, I think it's better. Though I prefer you flip your phone and have
Yeah,
the.
let me. I'll flick the phone and yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. Please pump some hearts for our superstar, guys. Show him some love in the comments. Yes, we've had those glitches. We always have glitches, but it's all fine because he's here now. And I'm trusting, fingers crossed, that you stay on screen. No more exiting. Okay, because the fans are
Yeah,
becoming weary.
yeah.
Now,
I'm sorry, I left the
so we
office.
said, I said,
Was in
you
the
boxed,
office
you
here.
boxed the cowboy in a hardy night, so bro.
I just left the office. I was inside the office. Okay, let me just get out and come close to my router. The internet is heavy. The
Yes,
website that you're using.
exactly. It's quite heavy. If you're using to
Yes,
browse, it's okay to be far from your
yes,
router. But using this software
yeah,
is a bit, yeah.
yeah.
F Square Official, those are the people who are connected. I see you, Etienne Tenya. I see you, Sidonie Naka again. Thank you for the love. Guys, send love, send stars, and hearts, okay, to our superstar. Now, we're just going to cut to the chase because we've wasted a lot of time already. 10 minutes gone, man. That's too much time.
I'm
Okay, so
sorry.
keep sharing the video, sending your comments, and if you have any question in the course of the interview, please feel free, okay, to ask. Okay, I see all of you, but I'm going to get off the comment section now just so that we can focus on our superstar. Welcome once again, bro.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure as well from my end to have you because I know when I see you, we're going to talk and talk real things, deep things, important
That's right.
things.
That's
Right.
right. That's right.
So may we have the honor of knowing who our guest and superstar that has graced our platform and our screens is.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, fellow viewers, wherever you are around the world. I salute you. I am Ignatius, first name Ngwefuni, last name Max, middle name, and the showstopper, the general name that they call me showstopper. I'm a fashion designer, movie actor, producer, a promoter. You can name this a whole package when it comes to entertainment. I'm a philanthropist, which shows that I'm a giver and not just a receiver.
I'm so happy to hear that, bro. I can hear you, but I'm not sure if those in the comment section can hear you as well. Can you guys let us know if you can hear him, please? This is a bit faint from my end, but just
Can
to
you
be
hear me?
sure
Can you
that you
guys hear
guys
me
can
very
hear.
well? Even I need to stand up for you guys. You guys are special.
No, no, don't worry. You need to sit. You're a gentleman. You don't need to be standing. You're a superstar. We are the ones to stand and give you a standing ovation. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, guys, if you can hear him. I hear him. I hear him. Okay, they say loud and clear. Okay, thank you so much, bro. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, man. You are multi-talented. I mean, I kept writing philanthropist, actor, producer, promoter, designer, entrepreneur, bro. How do you cope with all of these things?
Um,
Really?
that's very very good question. Most people ask, how do you manage all these things? When you are passionate in anything, God gives you a method of handling all those things. So I'm passionate on all those things that I've just named them. It shows that each and every one of those things has their own time that I take to handle them. So I am very passionate in everything that I do there. So fashion, I handle fashion when it comes to fashion. It has its own time to take care of my clients. Designing, I have the time to put the pieces down and throw them. Acting, I am on set. I am on set. I'm not turning back to say anything to anyone. Philanthropist, I'm sharing food and I'm taking care of the humanitarian system. I'm focusing on those who need my word. I am on them. You know, business, I am business. I'm not more focusing on anything. I'm focusing on business. So those are my agenda. Those are my plans. I don't just mix them at the same time. I don't mix them because it confused. I have to take one at the same time. Take one and finish. When I finish, I go to the next one. So that's pretty much I handle all those stuff.
Wow. It's so inspirational, guys, especially for the younger ones looking up to you and thinking how I'm just supposed to have my one little thing and just stick to it. It's good to be to do one thing and be a pro in it, but it's even better to do many things and still be a pro at them. So I'm thinking, for those of you who are saying, okay, master of jack of all trade and master of none, no, this guy is not a jack of all trade and master of none. He is a master of all trade and master of all, because when it comes to all of the things that he's listed, guys, he is on top of his game. If you watch his philanthropic activities, he's on top of it. Being a producer and an actor, I see him putting on, how you switch these hearts from being a producer to an actor and back to a producer again, and you're top notch at it, and then you're an entrepreneur, then the designing part of it. I want to talk about all of these different hats that you wear, but today, let's zoom in on the actor producer side of you. So this is a movie that you have produced, and we are going to be having a premiere in Cameroon in the days ahead.
Yeah.
I want us to, before getting into the movie, talk about your actor side. What inspired you to become an actor? What what did you just did you have this as a dream growing up, or you just had the opportunity and you grabbed it? Because it's different for every other person. We hear stories of, like, when I was born, when I was 2 years old, I started acting. In fact, when I was in my mother's womb, I started acting. And then what's your story?
Okay,
What is that thing brought about your acting skills, and how far? Let's hear your journey.
my journey is very pathetic. It's very, 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 very normal because I grew in the royal home where I had so many siblings that it's difficult for us to force. You must be a determined. You must be a go-getter. You must be someone with mind. When I was growing, I had that passion of dancing, of talking, and of organizing. In the palace, I was in the evening for. So there was someone who is not important, be good, dance a lot, is a useless child because he goes in the mind. When they sew my own clothes, I also make it differently, cut the hand, bend it, and all that. So they acting in the church. With the church, I would group everybody for us to do a little drama. People were laughing and everything, but they did not know exactly what God was building in me. God was actually giving my destiny, but nobody knows what was happening. But my dad was my higher fan that he's on leave now, man. The soul rest in peace. He's the one that don't mind Ngwefuni, don't mind Max, don't mind Ignatius. He is somebody else. He will call me Sunday, call him to come and dance for him. So I started acting in the church. I was like acting in the church at the drama. I went to school, primary school. Go to another next village, who is the next village to my village was Bamukumbi. So I'll be higher dancer in the group. People were like, "What is wrong with this guy?" They perform highly in class, but with that, my stepmother would just say, "Gonna say, oh, this guy is the rascal." Most of my brothers, he was calling me a rascal because of that my attitude of dancing and acting. So when I started acting, the first script that I had was in Nigeria, and that was like in 2001. I have to travel to Nigeria and in Port Harcourt. And it was a friend of mine that came to Cameroon. I was in Nigeria. He met me and said, "Oh, the way you are behaving, you can be a good actor." And I know Cameroonian industry was not that strong that time. Come, I showed that my role was a very minor role, but it was a privilege for me to be among Mercy Johnson and other actors that was on set. And just I play a little village boy, and it was not that too much. So I began putting more passion into it. But there was no way for me to live in Nigeria because I did not have no family at that moment to stay over there and to continue. And my level of education was too low. I had to go back to Cameroon and continue my education. Got a job with Guinness and become vibrant, become more exposed because I was coordinating my Kappa festival that I would talk a lot, play some game, dance with the crowd. So it becomes passion for me. I decided to start hosting a little group of uh, college kids from my village. And during cultural week, I'll become the organizing secretary. I began to build that. That's how I started building my career, become a great actor. And I moved back to Nigeria 2004. That's why I actually get into the old crowd, and that was King. The Kingdom Has Broken. That was the first film that I actually got a better role that I played. Now most people did not discover me because they don't know who I am. They call me a Nigerian. They never know. They started knowing me when I got in with Obina, the father's heart that they watch over Africa Magic Epic in Cameroon. And people like they watch it all over Africa. I was having a lot of inbox from different countries, Burkina Faso, South Africa, Cameroon. They say this guy is a Nigerian, this guy is not a Cameroonian. Look how he's behaving like a Nigerian. How can I be calling you Obina? I say he's a Cameroonian. I'm pure Cameroonian. I went in for something. I wanted to get to the market, to get to the root of the filmmaking, to actually know how it takes. Went in for the audition. I took the part of the opening and I gave them the race script and they took me to play that role. So I played the role and I become an EP of the production because they needed finances and I have to finance the projects and stuff like that. That's exactly my journey and up to where I am today. That is still where I am, and I'm not yet done yet. I'm just starting, like just starting for the career.
Exactly, bro. You're just starting, and I'm so impressed with your journey. Somebody is saying that your network is malfunctioning, it's breaking. I'm
Oh
not
my.
sure how much. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, but hopefully, because I was getting you, I got the glitches as well, but I could pick the major things you were saying. I hope that it gets better from hands. The loads of
Oh
things that I
my
highlighted
God.
when you're talking, I'm writing. You talked about being
Mm-hmm.
shy. You talked about your dad's support. You talked about church, having started in church. You talked about some people, close people not getting your vision from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about little beginnings, of course, which of course translated to people despising your little beginning. And then you talked about having a minute role or minor role. These are the different things I want us to touch because it's you. This is your story. This is your journey. And we're
Mm-hmm.
going to touch
Yeah.
on all of these things because we want to get the inspiration out of it. We need people to be motivated. And this is the motivation. This is it. The summary you've given about yourself and how you started and you've gotten to that level, that's it for me. And then we can then talk about if only, that is haven't spoken, not before we have spoken on Obina, which is I think your first movie that you ever produced. Yeah, and of
Yes.
course featured in it as an actor. Guys, please share this video. Akubai, I see you, darling. I see you. Will Winifred Dashi, hello, welcome, darling. I see you. Your network is malfunctioning. So I don't know if it is better now. Guys, let us know when he starts talking. Let's know. Okay. So tell us the fright thing. And this is especially for those who are camera shy, people who think they've been called into acting, but they may be camera shy. They're not sure how to face people. They're not very bold at it. Tell us how you overcame your shyness for camera. Because if you grew up not having the confidence, and then at some point you're doing this exceptionally well, I wish to know when you transition from being a shy guy, timid, to this superstar that we have now.
Um, can you guys hear me very well? I just want you guys to hear me and say yes, we can hear you. Because I speak loud. I can
Let
speak
us know
loud.
in the
I have a
comments,
very loud
guys.
voice.
Please let us
Comment.
know in the comments if you can hear him.
You can hear me loud. If you're not, I'll raise up my voice because I can pull out this roof. Can you guys hear me? I want you guys to be comfortable and ask questions as much as possible. We want the questions.
Right.
That's the reason we are here. Um, from the shy guy to a tiger, as I can call myself right now, I can break and unbreak
To the showstopper.
to the showstopper. Uh, the reason why I was shy was not that because I was actually a shy guy from the beginning, but I was a dancer. I was shy because when being in a different environment with different people from different countries or different culture, it makes me feel like maybe my performance will not be great. They will not like to see me. Actually, they'll mock at me maybe with my grammatical error or mistakes I will make on set. That was why my shout it was coming. But the Holy Spirit just pushed me and said, "Do it the way you can do it on your own turn. Don't force it. Just do the way it's coming." And that's why I turned out myself. I gave them my best of best and best of best. And that's why I am still on the game more better than what I was before. I'm more better, I'm more bigger than what I was before. I can actually, educate other people to become actors and producers at this moment, at the point in time. I can actually educate them. And what took me so higher because my humbleness, my humility. I didn't want to prove that I know anything on set. They're trying to argue with the director or the continuity or whoever on set as manager or production manager that I know everything or I am the one who owned the production. No, I took everybody the same as I am, and I treat them the same the way I treat myself. And they say respect is reciprocal. So my respect to you and back to me. So I don't take myself higher and make like you are nobody because I am the one producing the movie or I'm a celebrity. No, my humbleness, as you see, mommy, Daily, as I call her, inspirational. I didn't want to talk about how I come to meet her. I never meet her physically, but we are so connected that it's so way you cannot break it. So that's the humility I want to see to people. So my shy took off after I got the role, and I performed well, and at the same time, I'm not clear. I'm not giving the physical expression they want. I should adjust myself. I feel embarrassed. I feel embarrassed. In that point, I see Nigerians, they laughing. You know, they laugh in this.
Okay, hello, bro. Hey, bro. Can you hear me? But I can't hear you. Can you move closer and closer to your router again, please? Okay, guys. For those of you who are just joining, we're having an exclusive sit down with one of Cameroon's finest actors, producers, philanthropists, designer, entrepreneur, and more. He has been on about his journey as an actor. We zoomed in on his acting career because that's exactly why he's here. Okay, we would be having maybe interviews later on and talking about his entire life and all of that. But today we want to talk about that and talk about his movie that is upcoming. It's premiered in the days ahead, if only, and it's starring formidable actors and top Cameroonian celebrities as well. So we need to know. But for the meantime, he spoke about his journey and he talked about, first of all, being shy. And when he was asked how he overcame the shyness and transition into being this showstopper, that is his AKA name. He said the Holy Spirit, one, is one of the things I picked from there, humility and respect, and then consistency. This is a story and it's a real life story, and especially for those of you who want to venture into the acting, into the movie industry. You have dreams to be an actor, you have dreams to be a superstar as well. These are people who have paved the way already, and this is their story that is very relatable, and you can only learn from them. So, but one thing he said that actually struck me was he mentioned that he was very okay to make the errors he was making. And he was very okay to take a waka pass role. That's how we call it. So, oh, you're waka pass, meaning that you're not, the role you're acting is not very significant. But one thing I've noticed with this generation of upcomers is they want to start from the top and end at the top. Nothing in life ever comes big. Just so I'm just trying to get all of these just so we know that. I mean, before we get him back on screen, because he's not his connection is having a bit of a glitch there. When you start big, it's only obvious that you are going to crash. Everything that gets big starts small. You start big, there is a high probability you're going to crash because you will not understand growth. You would hardly understand. So I'm so impressed, by him being focused on the goal and not just, the stardom and the celebrity status. Because this is what happens when you're focused only on the celebrity status. You start as just you can't humble yourself to stand and watch others do it, and then you can learn from them. This is what I've noticed with this generation. Everybody wants to be a red carpet celebrity with just one movie that you have done. In fact, not even as a lead actor or actress, and at that level you cannot learn and you can hardly grow. So let me see if he's back on here and he can tell the story better. Welcome back, bro. I hope that this your connection, trust me, is going to favor us this time around. See, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. I think you've touched the because we can't hear you. It's completely muted. Guys, can you hear him? We can't hear you. He's saying they're saying they can't hear you. There's a microphone icon at the bottom of your screen. I think so. You want to just touch it. Check your volume up, down buttons if it's not. Have you seen the mic button, the icon? Have you touched it? Because normally when you touch it and it's off, there's a strike, there's a line on top of it, a strike, like, okay, you can't. And then you can uncheck that again. Oh, bro, I'm not sure what's happening. We really want to have this. I'm having a good time already because I'm learning in the process. I'm not sure what is going on. Let's take you off the screen and you see if we can get your connection stable before you come back. Dash Damsa Mary. Thank you so much for connecting and thank you for the contributions. Thank you so much. Keringe Hansen, thank you. We appreciate. Murphy Jr., let me drop the call and call back. So I'm not sure what that is. Yeah. So this is it. So we're talking about his journey, and he talked about being shy and how he overcame the shyness. And he mentioned the Holy Spirit, of course, understanding that as a Christian, the role of the Holy Spirit in us, because it gives us confidence, okay? It gives us power to overcome whatever. Because we've not been given the spirit of shyness, of fear, but of power and confidence and of a sound mind. So he understanding that that is exactly what the Holy Spirit did for him. And then the consistency. Sometimes I've noticed that is a lot of people who start off and they're doing well, but they're not consistent. So the least hurdle they face on the way, they give up. Okay. When you start off something, you're looking at the goal. Trust me, we all face that. Now, the difference between you and another person that made it to the top is consistency, as long as that is purpose for you. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot different. Okay. So consistency is one of the things that most people don't get. So what they want to do is just start off and the magic happens. So start class 1 and then the next thing you're class 7 and you're not going through class 2, class 3, class 4 and all of that and keep on doing the things that you ought to do. So consistency is quite important. Bro, I'm not sure if you're back. He's not back yet and I cannot continue this interview without him, of course, because he is the our guest. Annabelle Nepa, thank you for the stars, the hearts. Thank all of you. He is not there. I think his internet rather is messing him up. Again, guys, if you're just joining, you're on to a sit down with one of Cameroon's finest, Ngwefuni Max. His internet has not been the best. I guess we would have to postpone this interview to a later date. But hey, before you go, please do not forget he has his, I'm going to put that on screen, just bear with me. There is the premiere of his highly anticipated movie, If Only, that is to be premiered in Cameroon in the days ahead. So that's it. So that's the movie, If Only, that is starring our very own Cindy Emade, and there's Nia Lene Menget. It's not Nia Lene Menget there. There is a host of Nigerian superstars as well. Okay, and this is going to be, I'm going to put it's Canal Olympia in Douala, and he's calling upon all of you, the entertainment industry, movie lovers, 237 Showbiz crew, guys, turn up and support our brother and for this amazing milestone that he has just achieved. Bro, you're not there, so unfortunately, we will be calling it a day. And thank you so much for those of you who connected and stayed tuned, even with all the glitches. I'm sorry about that. Um, Murphy Jr. say you're just joining. Unfortunately, don't worry. We're planned for a great show today, but unfortunately, the internet will not let us do. So don't bother. Okay, I'm going to reschedule and hopefully that we get a much more stable internet connection with him. Okay, and we've had about 35 minutes, and 20 of those minutes have been spent having glitches. So yeah, all right, guys. I think that's where we call it a day. Please make it a date. Get a screenshot of what you see on the screen, okay? And please go support a brother, okay? Because yes, he deserves all the support, all the love ever. So next time, it's been all love from my end. I love you all so much. Bye. Bye.